All right, chat. Thanks for sticking around. Do appreciate that. Welcome in. If you're just coming in, thanks for sticking around during my break. Vigorous Bold, thank you. I do appreciate it. Hope everybody's having a great Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday. Hope everybody's having a good day, you know? Just saying. And, really? Transport Fever's coming to PlayStation? Really? I never played that Anno 1800, but Transport Fever, it's a fun game. And I actually think I might... I don't know. I feel like I either need to pick up like a Monday or a Friday, like afternoon stream and just play like some random single player stuff. You know? And I could do that on, yeah, Monday or Tuesday, Monday or Thursday. No, Monday or Friday for a couple hours in the daytime, you know? Just a couple hours in the afternoons. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, let's get back to the farm. Hello?
Hello. Hello.
What up?
What it do, boo?
What?
I don't know.
All right, what are we up to right now?
I'm grabbing a tractor to throw in the auger wagon, fill it with lime, and take it to storage.
We get the plowing done?
Yep, I'm running the plow back to homestead as we speak.
Have we started seeding at all?
Negative, Ghost Rider.
Okay. Oh, and you have that tractor. You have that tractor.
Hello?
You want this tractor?
We need another big tractor, don't we?
We got
Hello,
that
hi.
Colossus.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hi, Carson.
Hello? Hey.
Hey.
So, the extension piece for the strip lights for the desk came today, so I was putting those up, and I guess when I leaned back, I accidentally unplugged the power to the mesh system,
Okay.
which, runs the internet.
Oh.
And well, when that gets unplugged, you don't have internet.
Yeah.
Just in case you didn't know.
Possibility.
Now you do.
Vigorous Ball, I don't know if that game would like work on stream.
The only thing with the game would be is you'd have to get it through your capture card somehow.
What?
Arrow.
You realize the like 4K edition's coming out soon, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
They finally have a release date. February, what is it? Vigorous Ball?
Vigorous Bull.
I just forget what it is offhand right now. 15th. There you go. So I am so about it. I just don't know how much I'd stream it, you know? But I mean, if I could play a game like Transport Fever, I could play that, right?
I don't even know what that game is.
Pharaoh?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a ancient Egyptian city builder.
Oh, okay.
And basically there's a story to it. Couldn't tell you what the story is at all. I never cared when I was younger what the story was. Still don't really care. But locomotion, okay. Basically you're given like a couple little scenarios for like each little town that you have to build. Mm-hmm. And then, a level might take an hour, a level might take 6 hours. Yeah. Classy Browski, what's up? Yeah, it might take an hour, it might take 6 hours. It just kind of depends on what the level is, or how many like nice houses you have to have, or how big of a pyramid you have to build eventually. Stuff like that. And I played it a stupid amount when I was younger. Never beat the game though. Always wanted to beat the game, but I would always get stuck on this one level where you had to build this giant pyramid, right? Nick, I'm gonna do it end row. I'm gonna eventually do this in South K.
Alright.
Or at least that's the hope. We'll see if I have enough power to pull this cedar up the hill. But I played it a ton as a kid. I'd just like get to that level, get stuck, delete the save, and 6 months later I'd fire it up again and go play it, And they're coming out with like an HD 4K edition or whatever, which is gonna be sick. Because right now it's in like real cruddy. Yeah. Transport Fever. I wouldn't compare it to City Skylines. Transport Fever. No, Transport Fever is all about the industry. You don't build the cities. Whereas City Skylines, you do it all. Transport Fever is a fun game, though. Trent's actually been playing it, and who else? Bear. Here recently, and it's kind of been making me want to play it. But they changed a bunch of that game, like the way the city demands like change or something. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. But it's still a fun game, I guess. I don't know, I just haven't played it in a while. Yeah. Okay, is this actually fertilizing or no? Yeah. I'm not getting the map for some reason on my PDA. Oh yeah, Transport Fever is it's a good game. It's a lot of fun. Although I usually get to the point where I'm just like, okay, I have like passenger stuff set up for like people moving on, people with like some buses and some trains, and I'm like manufacturing and moving around like diesel or fuel, and then you just get so many trains moving around. You're just like, I can't. I don't know what's what anymore. It gets to be overwhelming, honestly. But it's fun. It's a good time. Actually, Varus Bull, what year did Pharaoh originally come out? Do you know? Or I'm sure Google can tell you. It's a long time ago. And there was a time where I had this laptop, but the fan had stopped inside the laptop. So, of course, I got out Legos, and I built a stand for the laptop that actually would hold this, like, little fan that I had first. So it would hold the fan first, and then above that, I used more Legos to hold the laptop with, like, an air gap between. And then I could play Pharaoh. Came out in 1999. Dang. Okay. That's so long ago. Wow. But I'm pumped for it. I've been looking forward to it for like ever since they said they were coming out with the like 4K edition.
Do we want to get multiple cow barns going?
We need to get one going first. Eventually,
Well, I
yeah.
mean, it's kind of going.
How do you make someone an admin? They don't ask, first off. You mean like a Twitch mod, or like what admin on what? Confused. Doesn't take a lot to confuse me, in fairness.
This is true.
That's
Yeah.
pretty easy.
Yeah.
Same thing happens to me. I understand the feeling.
Oh, on Farm Sim, so if you have a server going, you would have to
Has
give
to be
them.
dedicated.
Yeah, it has to be a dedicated server. You just give them the admin password. If you're self-hosting, I don't think you can make them an admin. You can give them all the permissions except for like to kick people, basically. Yeah. You like to build industry, but not the city, and city's gone. Okay. Yeah. Meds are still working. Fire Shadow, one of these days you're gonna feel better, bud. Just saying. Silent Night 90, it is going. How are you? Welcome in, going well. Going well. Alright.
130,000 manure sitting here.
Nice. Means we gotta get the pumps and hoses stuff going eventually.
Cleary, 180,000.
So if somebody joins you, you can come down to this screen here and you would give them permissions, or you could promote them to farm manager, which gives them all the permissions. Or if somebody joins you and you don't want them to be able to landscape, you can give them everything but that. You can just check the box over here. These guys are farm managers already. That's why I can't like do anything to them. But yeah. And then I'm logged in as an admin. I know Sarge knows the admin too. But yeah.
I was about to show that if you wanted to stay.
Oh, you're good. You're good. So yeah, if somebody's joining you,
Right
you
there.
can go to that screen and give them permissions. Like I said, you can only make them an admin if it's a dedicated server. And how you would do that is on your server website when you set up, when you actually set up your server, there would be a thing for an admin password. And then you can just tell them what the password is. Yeah. It's pretty simple. But it's nice.
And make sure you trust them.
Yeah. It's nice that they have the permissions, you know, like cut down a tree or whatever if you don't trust the person joining them. Thanks for following. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. You found your wildfire shadow. Wow, I missed the spot there, didn't I, Nick?
Yep.
Can't have anything nice, can I?
Nope.
It happens. The man, all good here. How are you? Welcome in. Sean got Red Bull 2 weeks in a row. What? Sean on Red Bull? Actually, Sean. Hi. Can you come in TeamSpeak tonight, Sean? I have a question for you. I'd rather just talk to you instead of like DMing you about it. If you don't mind. Home from work. Let's go, the man. GG's. I need fertilizer. Go find that fertilizer trailer, huh?
Which one is it?
It's the one that has fertilizer in it. You only planted corn. It's corn. Corn is life. I'm here for the corn. Bring it on. Never seen so much corn in your life. Wow. That's fine, Sean. I'll be around. I'll be around. Might as well top up with seed while I'm stopped. Well, I think I'm going to go through about 5 fertilizer to 1 seed.
Surprised you don't have a trailer.
I don't think I put it on here this time, did I? Oh, I did. I don't know that I don't have the horsepower to pull the seeder, so. It would be nice. That's okay.
That's water.
Oh, not that one. Lug.
The only other tanker in here was the white one, which was the milk one.
Yeah.
Unless I'm just blind. Yeah, I'm
Um,
just blind.
Okay. It happens. Definitely happens.
Apparently 4 eyes wasn't enough. I'm gonna have to get some more. Maybe get some bifocals. That make me 6 eyes then?
Yes. HP, just slap a barrel weight on the front. No, it's not the Ursus from Farm Sim 13. Vigorous Bull. James, what's up, bud? How's it going? Welcome in. Did you find his storms or no?
Yeah, I'm just trying to park this.
Tried to park stuff. All right. I made 1 lap around the field. In fairness, I wasn't full when I started. I thought I would have enough to, like, you know, I realized poppies are, I forgot they're such a heavy fertilizer.
Yeah, they're pretty hard on the fertilizer.
Very, 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 very.
Do we just want to, you know, seed it right now and then fertilize it after with a sprayer or something?
That's fine. Once we get that tank out here, it won't be a big deal. I can just back up to the tank. I don't have to fold every time.
True.
It'll be all right. I might be able to make like a round and a half, you know?
Yeah, maybe.
There's field 13 planted in. Oh. 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 How much is Field 13? $2.4 million.
We got enough loan. We could get it.
Back up to the back of it, or gotta go along the side?
Just park along the roadside of where I'm at right now. If that makes sense. Just, yeah, and leave it there. I'll back up to it then. Turn on. Fire Shadow, have fun back at work. We'll catch you. Just right there's fine.
Good.
It don't matter. Meanwhile, Farmer Nick's gonna fall asleep over there waiting for me.
No, I'm not tired yet.
I am.
Fill this thing. It's only got 8,000 liters left in it.
Dude,
I mean,
I
now-
went to bed Tuesday night, right?
Yeah.
I had like 8 hours of sleep. It was so nice. Welcome on in. How's it going? Thanks for the raid. Welcome.
Hey, Sarge, did you lime the field that we just made in the belly grass field?
Hang on.
No, I didn't.
I just purchased the data for it.
Ready?
And definitely needs it. Probably just do the whole field and be done with it, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
It's probably... It could probably all use it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not super bad, but you might as well. Thanks for the follow there. Appreciate you. Welcome in.
I'll bring that auger wagon down for you.
Yeah, it'll need to be refilled.
Alright.
The cedar takes so long to unfold.
Right. That's like the part I just very strongly dislike about that cedar.
I heard you say hate. It's okay.
No, I said strongly dislike.
You started to say hate.
I did.
He started, but he didn't finish it.
But it doesn't count.
Uh-huh. Oh, Farmer Nick, without going into detail, remember the Reddit post the other day that we both saw about my town?
Uh-huh.
With like something that was sitting on the side of the road?
Uh-huh.
They're totally there. I saw them yesterday.
Bill?
Yes.
Wow.
I know.
Like, did you make your dad drive around till you found it or something?
No, I told you it was right by my house, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just coming home from where we were at, and we
Oh.
drove right past them. We stopped at that red light, and I was like, oh my God. And he's like, what? I said, look. And he goes, what? I said, look.
There's something on the ground.
Look, Dad, look.
We do need to fertilize the grass too, yeah. You betcha. You betcha. We got a lot of work to do right now. I was just like, I was laughing so hard, and he's like, what is that? I'm like, this is what it is. He's like, no. I was like, ah. I don't know why it's a thing, but apparently it's a thing.
You'd honestly think like some homeless person or something would have taken them by now.
I mean, you would think somebody would, I don't know. I'm not
Or
going
someone would.
we're not going into detail. We're done.
Yeah. Alright.
How's the weather? There's
Uh,
actually still some snow outside. I'm kind of shocked.
Blue
Body with a
skies.
can of meatballs.
Oh,
Blue skies and about 4 or 5 inches of snow on the ground.
yeah. Why don't we swap the claws and the Fent around? Because the Fent has more HP.
The Fent, I kind of need the HP that the Fent has.
He won't give it to me, basically, chat. That's what it is.
Want a 2-track?
No. We'll buy a quad track.
I don't think some people realize that this roller takes a lot of power.
Buy a quad-track.
Buy dirt. By dirt, I mean a quad track. Biggest ball, that was an interesting picture you just sent me. Of a big crane in downtown St. Louis. Large in the background and everything. All right?
Thanks, Spike!
Oh.
Got all sorts of squirrely with the 2-track.
Oh, wow. All right. Oh, there's Sean right there. Don't yell at us, Sinclair. Hi, Sean. Hello?
Hello.
Hello? How's it going?
Yeah, good.
That's happening right now, Vigorousable. Big cranes in downtown St. Louis. I wonder what they're doing. Who knows? Building something.
Got more snow today.
How much are you up to now?
Over a foot.
Let's go.
Let's not.
Yeah, but at least you get to use your snowblower. I haven't gotten to use mine yet.
No, it's broke.
Oh, is it broke now?
It broke. We haven't repaired it from when it broke.
I gotcha. It's only rolling on the ground. It shouldn't need that much power.
Well, also it was wet, heavy snow this time, so
Yeah.
it would have not gone through it anyway.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, dude, that's like a Starbase crane right there, isn't it? Dang. Look at that in Discord right now, chat. Exclamation point Discord. Apparently that's in downtown St. Louis right now somewhere. Not exactly sure where that is, so I don't recognize the buildings. I don't go down there enough to recognize the buildings.
That's a massive crane.
Like I said, it's like Starbase crane. Got the jib and everything.
I say, I didn't know
not
that
quite.
Elon was there.
Okay, count how many stories that building is that it's standing next to. Count the windows.
That's a tracks in the Starbase crane's a little bear.
So, there's more than one company that makes big cranes, right?
I'm pretty sure the Starbase crane's the biggest out there, though.
Not the one that's there
Bear
currently.
1300.
Right? The one that was there. Franking crane was the biggest crane, right?
Yes.
Mrs. Professor, hello. Farming is going quite well. Welcome in. How you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, the whatever the name of that crane is, not the big one. That's a good sized crane. Takes a semi or two to haul that sucker in, huh? They just drive it. Right?
Yeah, that'd be too slow.
So
Oh,
that building to the left, not the one that it's right in front of.
like the white one.
Yeah, the white one is 27 stories. Roughly.
It's a big crane.
And think about the building that's probably another 10 stories taller that's next to that building that's still taller than.
That's a perspective. Like the one far left.
Yeah.
That building's farther away. That's a perspective thing.
Right.
You know, like optical illusion kind of looking. Yeah. You'd have to look at it straight on to see, like, is it actually taller than the other building there?
Yeah. I mean, 120 foot of a stick in a crane is hard enough to see what you're doing.
Right.
The one that's down at Starbase reaches the top of the tower.
Not anymore. It's laying on the ground. Got him!
My first experience running crane was not very fun.
Oh, man. Enjoying the 60-degree day. It was 65 yesterday. This is Professor. It's like freezing here. We had a little bit of snow yesterday, but it is cold here.
I'm up behind you, Sarge.
It's repairing the weather control machine. That's a comment. Why the crane's there? Forced perspective, exactly. Weather control machine. Yep, that's why the crane's there. Gotta repair that weather control machine.
And you put those things
Appreciate
you
it.
use on radar on top of that thing, it'd probably be correct.
Oh man, that's good. That's good. I like that. I wonder why it's actually there. I wonder which building are there. I'm assuming they're working on the one on the right.
Probably
Changing out like heater or air conditioner.
They use helicopters for those a lot. Because they have.
maybe they might not have been able to get a helicopter or something in time, or maybe that crane was cheaper to rent or something.
I don't know. Dang it. I keep forgetting how slow this cedar sets down, by the way. It's kind of killing me a little bit. I'm not trying to ruin where you rolled, you see.
At least you consider it.
It's your fault, Nick, okay?
You can plan over there again. I'll just re-roll it.
No, I don't wanna. Can't make me. But yeah, that's an interesting. That's a good sized crane, though. I'm telling you.
That's pretty good size. I wouldn't want to move one of them.
building is that?
The building.
Copy link. Hold on. See if I can figure out where this is at down there.
In St. Louis.
The Hyatt Hotel.
Yeah, I don't know where the Hyatt is. I don't have a clue. That might be the hotel that last year. Oh, I don't. Maybe it doesn't look like it, but there's a hotel down there that's like closed, and they figured out there were a bunch of trees and stuff like grown out of the roof. I don't know if that's the building or not.
Looks like the other building says Larson on it.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know where any of this is. I recognize the tall building with the the pointy roof on the left, but I couldn't tell you where that's actually at. It's somewhere down there, closest to Busch Stadium, I believe. About all I can tell you, because all the tall buildings in St. Louis are around-ish Busch Stadium, so it's somewhere around them there parts, you know. And like I've said before, chat, I try to avoid downtown like it's the plague, because it kind of is. So, yeah. I don't go down there very often. Like, at all. At least I try not to. How's that, Lyman? You're about done down there, aren't you? Oh, I see where you toggled the lime to manual. Those spots are a little hot now.
I never touched it.
Oh, really? There's 2 spots over there.
Yeah.
On the edge of the field that are like 7.5 now.
It'll be alright.
It'll take a couple mowings. It'll be fine.
Oh, at first I thought it was like an 8, just based on the color.
I know. Oh, it's on Chestnut next to the old courthouse. Okay, that makes sense because like the trees and the greenery in the foreground, that makes sense. Being next to the old courthouse because there's a lot of like green area around there. That makes sense, Vigorspel. Yeah. Bats Nation, what's going on? How are you? Welcome in. All right, we need to back up to that truck. Well, I think we will buy a fertilizer tank for this eventually, chat, but we need some more horsepower first, like a quad track. Something to pull it, you know.
NRT.
Yeah, I'd probably just steal the quad track and throw it on the roller.
What?
What?
You're gonna steal? If I buy a quad, you're gonna steal it for the stupid roller?
Yep.
Guess I gotta buy 2 quad tracks, huh?
No, you're just gonna buy a tow chain.
Tow chain? Got one of them somewhere around here. It's in a shed. Tow chain.
Well, that would work great if this roller was the same width as the planter.
Right?
I can get you a quad track.
Yeah. I can get me a quad track too. Tow chain? Double quad tracks. Now we're talking.
It's only about 6:30. So
That takes all your money for your new toy, though. There,
Oh, yeah, we gotta buy
storms.
get along.
I like the way you think. You can get a loan. It can be a short-term loan. We can pay it back tomorrow with bail money.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not like get us out of jail bail money, but like bail, like we have bails to sell, chat.
No. It was a nice tax return.
Yeah, right. What's that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In my line of work, you don't get a tax
They're
return.
pretty nice.
Just saying. Just, you never get anything back. Get a few big bites. We don't have those on here. Don't have that. I'm going to have to do something, though, for the other fields because they're hillier, so.
Yeah, we can swap tractors.
No, we can't.
Why not?
Because I'm going to buy a new one.
Oh.
Just saying.
Yeah, I was just gonna grab I would just grab the 2-track if we swapped.
Have some kids. Surefire way to get a tax return.
I
Wow.
mean,
Wow, yeah, already.
John
I don't
would have to have 2 kids to claim.
I don't think I would get a tax return anyway because being an independent contractor with Switch, technically, they don't withhold anything throughout the year. So I pay all my taxes. I could do like quarterly taxes if I wanted to. But basically I have to pay like, you know, this time of year, all of it. So I don't think I'd still get a tax return, right?
probably not.
If you made what I made,
But I'm an independent contractor, Nick.
But wait,
Yeah.
what about like
Yeah.
the donations to like Extra Life?
Well,
and stuff?
those are tax deductible, yes. But what I'm saying is Twitch doesn't withhold everything or anything, right?
right?
Mhm.
Okay, so I have to pay my taxes. I could do quarterly taxes, so if I wanted to, or I'd pay once a year my taxes, right?
Yep.
So what I'm saying is, even if I made $10 million, it wouldn't matter if it's all through independent contractor. My royalties, technically, it wouldn't matter if I had 100 kids because they don't withhold anything, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like
It's not like a regular job, basically.
exactly. Yeah, because I'm a quote independent contractor with Twitch, it's different.
Yeah, self-employed.
Yes. So it's a little different.
All I know though, the bank needs to hurry up and get me my loan information for my
Would still
taxes.
affect how much your tax liability
Sure.
is.
Yeah, I would get the credit of whatever a kid, whatever you can deduct for a kid. I don't even know what is that.
I think it's like $2,000 right now.
I don't have any kids, so no. So yes, that is true. I would still be able to check that box. Yes,
You mean Twitch babies don't count?
dude. If they did, government
Man,
would owe
John.
me money. Bring it on. Oh, they're renovating the old courthouse using that crane. Okay. All right, Vigorous Bolt. That's cool. I should have seen that crane. Well, it may not have been there a couple weeks ago when I was downtown.
I mean,
Maybe
I guess
we'll run
even,
downtown next week.
even when you're when you're mowing grass, you probably didn't even get taxes back.
No, same difference.
Nope.
Self-employed. It's different. So, yeah. Yep.
Have you ever actually had a job for like a
No.
working man?
No. Yuleberry, hello. I'm so glad you're here. White as cedar, any still misses. Where did I miss?
Probably at the start.
I didn't miss at all, Yuleberry. I don't know what you're talking about. I left it there on purpose so I can go back and get it now. I was just seeing if you were paying attention, Yuleberry. How about that? Oh, excuse me.
Pardon me.
My minion got in the way.
Yep.
Literally. Yep.
Those minions always getting in the way.
There you go. Go Batcha. Oh, I missed the spot there too. Or wait, that's Nick. Nick missed the spot.
Don't be driving up the field.
Nick missed. Nick, you need to learn how to roll. I mean, you might need like 10 end rows or something. Oh, I
I was a
already.
little excited when I went to turn. I turned a little early.
We all noticed. There are bigger cedars, actually. Plugger's the guy. I did miss this spot over here too, Yuleberry, but you know. Most of the problem with me missing with the cedar is the it lowers very slow. So, and yes, I'm totally blaming the cedar, not taking responsibility, even though I know it's totally my fault. But what fun is that? It's the American way, okay?
Well, in real life, you would technically want to be moving before your cedar was touching the ground.
In real life, I'd have road shutoffs too.
Yeah.
Assuming I want to spend $1 million, you know?
You know, double seating.
No. Row shutoffs. It's expensive to put row shutoffs on a big seater like this, you know?
True, it would be.
A lot.
I don't know, on a big seater like that, I kind of feel like you'd have like section shutoffs.
Give me individual rows. We're doing it right. All right, Chad, it's time. It's time. I'm doing it. I don't care. Doing it, chat. It's a lot of money, but you know, it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. All right. We'll get it down here in a minute. First things first, gotta fold this thing up because I can't unhook it while it's in the process of folding, so might as well just let it finish folding up.
Do 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 do.
Then I'm gonna grab me some seed. And then I'll grab my quad track, which I have a feeling somebody already stole.
That's it.
Yep.
I think Nick stole it.
Grapple.
Can't have anything nice, chat.
Technically, I have yet to steal it because I have yet to drive past him.
Gosh.
Just by the way you're laughing, though.
Can't have anything nice, chat. Goodness me. Yeah, this looks like it belongs near some semis. It's gonna be a good tractor for like baling and stuff. Maybe just not for
Yeah, I didn't steal it. I just brought it down for him.
folding cedar. And then you turn it off, so now I gotta restart it. That's another.
Saving fuel, John.
People from St. Louis think the arch is a radar blocker. I'm glad I'm not actually from St. Louis Figures Bowl. Obviously, it's a giant Wi-Fi antenna. Come on. They just built it a couple of years before there was Wi-Fi. That's all.
Man, could you think about how great your service wouldn't be standing right next to that?
Right? Something. ten gig. Oh man. There's actually a map for how much radar it blocks. Really? There's actually a map for this Figures Bowl. Oh my god.
I'll be right back.
All right. People of St. Louis be something, man. Be kind of silly. Obviously a Wi-Fi antenna. It's not, but you know. I did show the guys the other day the video of the guy that gets to go up on top of it once a year and change the light bulb. That was kind of funny. A space antenna to call ET. You betcha.
Who's a shot, Sarge?
Right? You know, there actually was supposed to be a second one, chat. A second arch. It was supposed to be in Illinois. Basically
Yeah,
right
we didn't
across
wanna
the
pay
river.
for it.
Well, apparently you guys ran out of money. And built it. You guys built a geyser instead. There's a geyser over there. Which the geyser's
More
kind of cool.
economical.
Sure. I don't know. Probably like sewage water, no one, you know. Come on.
Wait, Illinois running out of money? Shocker.
Wow. Hey, this is a long time ago, in fairness. But yeah, there's supposed to be 2 arches, and then Illinois ran out of money, so it never happened. But yeah. Oh, it was pretty cool, though. Not gonna lie. It's really fun taking new people there that have never been to the arch. A lot of fun.
I like taking them up on a windy night, too.
I don't know why you go up at night.
I don't know. It's dark. It's more scary that way, I guess.
Actually, night would be... Night, I've never been up at night. I would like to go, like, towards sunset so you can see stuff. But then maybe you stay up there and, like, all the light... You know, the lights take full effect of, like, downtowns.
I've been up there at when it's all dark, it's actually pretty cool.
That would be kind of neat, yeah. Especially now we have a Ferris wheel in downtown at Union Station. There's a giant Ferris wheel that's covered in lights. That'd be kind of cool to see it from there.
Hey, see all the lights you see down inside the the baseball stadium?
If lights are on, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That would be cool.
The stadium looks like daytime at night if the lights are on.
I have been there at night, yeah. Just never from the arch. Actually, it's probably even better now because they've got they upgraded their lights a couple years ago at Bush.
I was gonna say they probably have LED now.
Oh yeah. And they like do light parties with them and stuff, light shows.
Oh, this was back when I was like 10.
Every single light, you know, can be controlled independently. Oh, so you're talking Old Bush Stadium then?
Uh-huh.
You're talking the old donut.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, love that stadium. Miss it.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. I've got pieces of that stadium in my closet downstairs.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. CMB, what's up? How you doing, buddy? How's everything going, man?
What
yeah.
they do, tear it down and build a new one right on top of it?
A little to the well, it depends what side you're on, but off to the side a little bit. Part of where the old stadium was is new stadium.
Oh.
Well, because what they did is they like started construction on the new one while the season was going in the old one.
Oh.
And they got as far as they could basically, and then they're like, okay, season's over, let's start knocking this sucker down.
Yep.
And they brought in a huge crane and wrecking ball and just started knocking the whole thing down. And
they're probably building as fast as they could destroy it.
pretty much, yeah. Yeah. Not sure. Right, Mrs. Professor? It's like the thing nowadays, isn't it?
It's probably actually the cities that are putting them in.
Well, she said who's making them.
Oh yeah, that too.
Oh no. CMB, that's awesome, man. I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear it. Yeah, we've got one. It's at Union. Well, Union Station used to be like the legitimate train station here. You know, back in the day. Right now it was a mall, and then they put an aquarium in there. I don't know if there's any mall still there, but there's an aquarium. But it's right next to where the Blues play, and then right next to the new MLS stadium as well. So, back in the day when you could get stuff done in that amount of time, yeah. Yeah, there wasn't shortages on everything and stuff.
And now you'd probably have to order it 3 years in advance to do it.
I mean, obviously they had stuff planned and staged and, you know, all that stuff, but yeah.
I guarantee you all materials are probably just a few blocks away in a warehouse.
Yeah, and then they have what they call Ballpark Village. And that is basically the rest of the old site of the old ballpark.
Oh.
And part of it is like a big bar area where they like have parties during the games and stuff. And then like even during Blues games and stuff, you can go down there and just like watch the game. But that's a huge area. And then part of it, they built like a condo, like high-rise building. And of course, like if you want, you want to see the stadium, you got to pay like 3 times as much, you know?
Yeah.
And then it's just like a lot of bars and restaurants and stuff. LA Stadium was one of years. Yeah, but that was when you look at the baseball stadium and you compare it to, you're talking about, what's his name? Where the Rams play, right? Kamen Rider? Totally a different thing. Look at pictures of Busch Stadium. It's like simple compared to that, you know? Like real simple.
Yeah, you couldn't do a complex stadium
No.
in the off season.
I mean, like, it wasn't... Basically, they built, like, all of right field and, like, where home plate's at and like, starting up the third base line before they had to touch the old stadium. And a whole bunch of, like, center field, too. Like, all of that was basically done before they had to touch where the old stadium was.
There was probably a lot of calculations how to place that, too.
Oh, yeah, of course. Of course.
In case you couldn't get the old stadium knocked down in time or something, or you could still use it in the next
Well,
year.
and even part of the current stadium like wasn't in use for the next season.
Yeah.
Like they didn't have seats and like a whole bunch of it, and like they were still building part of like the left field stands, you know.
Yeah, it was probably all what is the most important thing
Yeah.
to be done, you know, the diamond itself.
Is that better, CMB? Turn around this way for a little bit for you. Yeah, the cedar is definitely a little loud. Or we can drive in cab. Although if I turn to my right, I could hear it. Can't look backwards, chat.
They actually fixed a cab.
It runs better than it used to, Shania. Still not maybe 100%, but you get it without it. Well, yeah, the vacuum's a little loud, but it's very true to real life. And when they go fire up one of these cedars in real life, it's like, holy Hannah Montana, who's vacuuming?
Sounds almost like a tornado siren, some of them.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's very realistic. Which is not a bad thing. I'm gonna run out of big cedar gonna miss again. Yuleberry, I'm sorry. I need some fertilizer here in a minute. Starbase doesn't have the tallest crane. Who is the tallest crane right now? Because the crane that we were talking about that was at Starbase was out in Texas building windmills, I believe, after it left Starbase.
I think it's doing the bridge project down there at...
Oh, bridge. There you go.
Yeah, it's building the bridge.
There you go, yeah. Yeah, because technically the crane that's at Starbase now would not reach, like, the top of the tower. Now, the crane that's down in Florida at the Cape, that's a big crane. Now, they took the jib off of it so it would lift more, but it just stacked the tower not terribly long ago. But it was a very similar crane to what they had in Texas. Yeah, that's a very similar. That's cool. Bigger spool. I like it.
I'm bringing you the truck, by the way.
All right, cool. You just park it basically behind where I'm sitting.
Yep.
Be out of my way enough to make everything work. Yeah. All right. Hello.
What?
Someone's getting yelled at.
Vincent, what's going on? Welcome in. How are you?
Well, tell them to go to bed.
Oh, hello.
That's a weird hitbox right there.
A little bit. All right. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking, man. Doing great. Okay, Nick broke the truck too. There's something flat. That truck is like...
Something's wrong with it.
I don't know why it keeps flashing.
The console mod.
I think we're gonna have to call Phasmophobia on
I have
it.
to have an exorcism. Something's wrong with it. All right. We're down. We're turned on. Let's go. Not going to bed, okay? All right. So I never heard any, well, oh, never mind. There was something that happened on the scanner the other day. I got to search the news to see if it made the news before I talk about it on stream. It was kind of funny, though. It was one of those, like, wait, what? But yeah. Billy Bear, the 13,000. That's the one that Vigorous Bull just posted in Discord. The interesting thing about it is you have so many different configurations You know, with the jibs and without the jib, like there's so many different configurations that, yeah.
Yeah, the crane body's expensive, but then you get into the boom. That's where you really get expensive.
For the record, he was talking about somebody's dog telling him to go to bed, not chat. Record. Yeah. Oh, it's stationed in Germany, huh? Shipyard in Germany. Wow. It's pretty cool. What?
Huh?
We're just gonna do that.
Yeah.
And that.
What? It was just a purge. That's all. I just don't it's some song, I'm assuming, but I don't know. just a purge, guys. All that's all. Purge.
And we're also gonna do that.
But that's the interesting thing about these big cranes is there's so many different configurations of them. You know, like they could be taller, they could be like real strong boys, you know? You know, it's kind of interesting. Actually, here's like a graph I just found. With like all the different configurations. If you Google that crane, image search it, Vigorous Bull, scroll down a little bit, you'll find it. Post that in Discord, all the different configurations of that crane. It's kind of impressive, to be honest. Yeah. He can be a strong boy. Just saying. He'll find it in a second, I'm sure.
Yeah, the bear 13,000.
Mhm.
The video I watched on it says it takes them on average 10 days to get that crane to a site.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Me and Carson and the professors have watched it twice.
This is a cedar, and this is a very real cedar. There you go, Vigorous Bull. That's the chart I was just talking about. Yep. Now this is a John Deere DB 120. This is a very realistic cedar. You can buy one today from John Deere. At John Deere. Actually, remind me after stream for you guys in TeamSpeak. I got something about John Deere to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And what's that? It's like, you know, cedar that'll set you back like what, $500,000 in real life?
This cedar, I bet it's way more than that. Like 750 probably.
I have no idea.
Like a 16-row cedar is like almost 300, I think. I'd hate to hear what this thing costs. I don't know. Never bought one. I bought 2 of them. Wait. Nobody around here would ever attempt a cedar like this. There's not that much. Like the big fields aren't.
I see it for about 679, 680.
John Deere DB 120.
That's not even all the new stuff on it though.
So you gotta.
Yeah, that's a couple years old.
You gotta pimp it out.
That's pretty bare bones.
You gotta get the row shutoffs. You gotta get you know, in furrow fertilizer. You know, all the stuff.
Now for brand new.
Right.
You could be very well looking at $1 million. And
Probably.
that's something the big wheat farmers in Montana would use.
Now that's satisfying. Grabbing it on one line. I'm using GPS, and I planted the side over here to my right. That was my first pass on GPS. Then I went to the other side of the field and planted across using GPS. So yeah, I'm definitely grabbing it all in one pass. But I just exposed my secret, GPS. That's the lines that are on the ground in front of me. So
I was gonna say expose yourself with having your lines on.
I usually leave them. It's 6K for each like row. Yum Rider, let's go.
Oh, is that all?
I'll take none of them. Oh. No.
There any other fields we got to do, Sarge?
I don't think so. Of course, I haven't looked.
The GPS that we're currently using is from Wopster. And it's available in the mod hub for PC only. Yep. Available in the mod hub for PC only. There's the actual mod. Really nice. We like to have it. We like it a
Those aren't
lot.
too bad.
No, the rest of the fields shouldn't be that bad.
I mean, just stock on Deere's website to 513,000.
Wow. Stock without any of the fun stuff.
That's stock.
Wow.
Or for a DV90, they don't have a DV120 on their website anymore.
Wow.
And how many rows is a DB120?
Always 120. I think it's 48.
Yeah,
48
120
rows.
feet, right?
Yeah, 128, 48 row.
Yep.
The DB90's 36 row
90 feet.
on, yeah, for 30-inch rows.
You're talking $288 just to put row slugs, cutoffs on it.
Brand new
And
with everything.
DB90,
1.1 mil for the cedar. But that's souped up.
yeah,
That's,
but they don't make these anymore.
oh, they don't make these anymore?
No, that's why I said that it's not on their website.
Oh.
Probably wasn't
Interesting.
enough interest. Just
I'll ask some questions. I know people. Actually do. Dad's buddies with the John Deere dealer in town here.
oh,
They buy parts from him sometimes. Dad doesn't typically work on too much John Deere like lawn stuff. But they have a couple of customers they've had for a long time that have like John Deere Z's. So they'll work on them, so they got to go to the John Deere dealer to
get parts.
get the parts. Exactly.
I thought you were gonna call up Chet.
You might as well be a John Deere dealer. Much stuff as they have.
Oh, this is. Oh, I gotta select the dealer.
Wow. 2022 John Deere DE20. Vigorous Bull sent me a link. That's Canadian though, Vigorous Bull.
So is it like $14 then?
USD. $839,000. There you go. Somewhere around there. That's a lot of money. Let's put it that way. It's a lot of money, Chad. Okay? It's a lot. A lot of money. The biggest problem I would see with a seeder this big is running out of seed all the time. But you're still seeding more. Although, like the issue I'm having with liquid fertilizer right now, I don't. That one little tank would not cut it. You'd have to pull something or put tanks on your tractor or something. We need the Larson tanks in here and put, but instead of 2, you put 4. 1 on each track. That would be pretty sick. Make this tractor look like a monster. I'd be here for it. I would be here for it.
Oh, hey Storms, I was going to grab that.
Oh, were you?
Yeah. There's areas up there that need grass planted.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry about that.
Unless you wanted to do it.
No. I was just putting stuff away.
Wow. Well. Yep, it's a ton of money, chat. All right, back at it. It's a lot of money. That's really, I mean, big farm equipment these days is a lot of money. It doesn't really matter what it is. It's a lot of money. But, you know, in theory, you're getting a lot of work done with a big seeder like this, or a big tractor like I have, or whatever.
And a couple years it's paid off.
You usually have a big farm if you're buying that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Zach's dad's cousins, they have a quad track. It's not the big quad track. They farm a fair bit, you know. But you don't buy new, first off. A lot of farmers don't buy anything new. I mean, the guys that farm, our farmer that bought the farm from Grandpa's estate, they don't buy anything new except for a combine. That's the only thing they buy new, I do believe, is combines.
Hey, tractors are probably what? Usually a couple years old before they even buy them?
They buy a lot of lease tractors that have been out on lease jobs.
Yeah, so tractors basically at least a year or two.
Yep, those are the tractors that they like to buy. Because you get them for a lot cheaper than buying new.
The only farmer I really know that buys a tractor that big, brand new, the only information I could find on him about his farm size is that he owns, I think, 35,000 acres privately himself.
That's a lot of land.
That's not what the farm owns. You know, rent it out to yourself. You know, better on your taxes.
Buy new and farmer, except for pickup trucks. Santa Claus seems to bring farmers pickup trucks like every Christmas, you know? Some of them. Not all farmers, some. Santa Claus sure is nice when it comes to pickup trucks.
You mean the pickup that the farmer that owns it drives himself?
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, there's a guy, he farms with his dad. I don't know how much they farm, actually. But he's known for driving like super fast. Local farmer. And we drive past his house to come home all the time. It was like 2 days before Christmas, brand new truck sitting in his driveway. Like, oh, I know what's going on here. I know what's going on. Okay, have a good one. Who's driving the semi around all crazy like?
Storms.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bring that fertilizer tank over a little bit closer.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on.
Okay.
I went to park the trailer, then I thought I left the tanker trailer over there, and I was like, oh no, wait, I put it in the homestead.
Yeah, no, I'm not done with it yet. Oh my goodness.
I just parked it over here I had to move the trailer over here.
Chad, I need to adjust the fall speed on these hydraulics, man. Holy cow. They're killing me. They're killing me. I'd have to go in the computer and figure that out. On the tractor that I'm used to driving, it's a knob you turn. Put so much effort into type it on your phone. I'm sorry. It was just kind of like off topic and kind of weird. That's all. Just throwing it out there.
And not exactly family friendly.
Not at all. No. 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 Okay, I'm gonna have to go for seed eventually too. Eventually.
That's sad.
We'll catch you later, bro. Yeah, definitely gonna have to have seed. Down to a whopping 40%. That's fine. That just means I have to fold up. Oh, we got a whole nother field to plant too, don't we?
Yep.
Kind of forgot we bought a field today.
Then we got grass to plant too.
Sarge
is working on that. Yep. You betcha. I think Sarge will have that done probably before I get done.
Probably.
Since I'm gonna definitely have to fill it with seed before I'm done, so.
That's gonna take 20 minutes just to get the seed.
I did see that, Trent.
Yeah, I
Yep.
didn't know if you did or not.
Hey, I feel left out. I don't like feeling left out. Almost
I'll
real
just-
okay. What? All right. I'm just looking at those configurations of that crane now.
There.
I'm just a local. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I think we have already talked about that when they were building either Bucky or Breaking
Yeah,
Crane.
I've seen that thing before. Trent, no, it's not, by the way.
No, it's new to this channel.
Well, yeah. In general.
Following, but
Already watching. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Be happy.
Right? That's, advice that some people need to just live by, right? Be happy,
Everyone needs to live by it.
right? It won't hurt you. It is a choice, though. I remember hearing that. That was some YouTube person I used to watch. Their kind of slogan was "Happiness is a choice," and it definitely can be. Definitely can be a choice.
Oh no, I got the Pharrell song stuck in my head.
What?
The Pharrell song.
Pharrell.
Happy.
'Cause I'm happy, long. Yeah. That one.
Yep.
Okay, sorry. It's a good song, though.
It was.
Yeah. Better than Buy Dirt,
I don't know. That's a good song too.
Buy Dirt. Still think
It
he's
wouldn't-
talking about pizza.
It wouldn't be as big as it is if Luke Bryan wasn't in it.
Well, probably not, because what's his name's not like a super.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how big. I don't. I'm not gonna comment. I don't follow that music. I don't know. I don't. Not sure. I don't. No idea, to be honest. I was just sent a link and said, "Hey, listen to this," and I said, "Okay." I listened to it. Do I regret it? Probably. Because it gets stuck in my brain. It is a good song, though. Got a great message and stuff. Great message. But man, does it get stuck in the brain.
That was the point of it. So
I know,
we
right?
get stuck.
True.
They don't create music for nothing.
True. All right, out of fertilizer again. It never ends. Never ends. That's all right. At least we can fill up just by backing up to it here. Oh my goodness. Wow.
that loud.
It scares me.
I'm sorry.
It scares me. And then when I edit, it'll scare me again. Because it's happened.
We know what scares you more though.
What's that?
The sounds.
Oh, I turned them down, don't worry. I finally remembered the other night. Or at least there's two I turned down. All the rest of them I left up high. There's two I turned down on quite a bit. Does anybody working on the fields need a follow on Twitch? Nobody else in here streams. I'm the only one. I'm the only one in here that streams. Apparently. What happened to that bottom right corner of the field 10 there? What happened there?
Something with the map. I tried plowing 3 different directions and I couldn't get it.
Probably
to
because we
plow right
didn't
there.
own it at the time.
I tried after we owned it even.
Okay.
It took me some maneuvering just to get all that planted in that little.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe we should just paint it, huh?
Gonna hurt for that corner.
Horseplay will have fun with.
No, of course, I probably won't like it. Heavy Wall, appreciate it, man. I do appreciate it.
Samdo3 just resubscribed for 2 months. Howdy, farmers.
Grandpa. Their sales time was on the way to the tractor, not the tractor itself. Wow. Sam, welcome back. I do appreciate the 2-month resub. Thank you. How's it going? Welcome in, man.
Do we consider getting a smaller auger wagon just for seed? Drag out to the fields?
I don't know. I mean, it's not a 4X map. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but to save you from having to fold up. Well, seed does last a decent amount.
Yeah, I mean, this is my first time filling up a seed. Well, I did earlier just for funsies, but...
And
Yeah.
once we get those trees out of there, this field they want to fold up anyways to get over.
Yeah. Gotcha, Vegas Bull. Yeah, the only reason I'm going for seed right now is because I need to fold up to get to the next field. So I'm like, might as well kill 2 stones with 1 bird, you know? So, that's all. That's interesting, though, Vegas Bull. Heavy Wall, though.
Must be a tough bird.
So you said that backwards.
I know I said it backwards. Thanks to the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. Sean, can we get a shout out for the Grand Arcade for Matt? If anybody's looking for another Farm Sim channel to follow, make sure you guys are following the Grand Arcade.
Speaking of him, he's not at 11,111 anymore.
Oh yeah, he's been legging out Team Speak like crazy. But definitely follow our buddy the Grain Arcade. It has to be the new way, Sean. That way doesn't work anymore. You know how to do it the new way? Because I don't actually know how to do it the new way.
Yep.
Okay. Give Sean 2 seconds, guys. He'll get it. But he streams Saturdays, Sundays, and sometimes, well, Saturdays and Sundays like early. He's a morning streamer. And then sometimes on Wednesdays as well, he streams in the evenings. So make sure you're following my buddy Matt if you guys are not, the Grain Arcade. We'll get you a link here in just a second, I swear. Here in a minute. Swear. There. The actual shout out. There you go. There it is, chat. Go follow him if you haven't already. If you're looking for another farm simmer to follow. He's a good guy. Tell him we sent you. Do what?
I got how it put his box, his picture and everything.
I think that's what Sean did, right? Oh, I guess that is part of your comment. Okay.
No, because when I did this, this channel you should know does not exist.
Oh.
So I typed it wrong.
Oh, okay. Just followed him. Awesome. Awesome. Like I said, he streams a lot on Saturdays and Sunday mornings. From like 6 to noon or something, like super early. So. Known Matt forever. We farmed. I can't tell you how many thousands of hours Matt and I have farmed together. Been a lot.
And if you like watching baling, you will probably like watching him.
There it is. There's the actual shout out. Thank you.
Okay,
Sean.
you have to take the bar things away.
Oh. Henry, thanks for following him as well. Do what, Storms?
I'll be back in a few.
All right, all good. Appreciate you guys following him. He's a good guy. A good guy. All right. Unfolding. Could have filled with fertilizer too, but that's all right. I can do that without folding up. Yep. Or I could just drive there. By the time I'm unfolded, I'll be basically ready to fill up, so it's all good. It's all good. Right. All right. Now we're full of fertilizer. Full on seed. They have GPS. What more could we want, chat? Be able to pull the hills at any kind of speed. That's what we want. Not gonna work.
No, I'm not gonna be able to pull those hills over there.
No. This map, these hills are real. That much I do know. That much I do know. You've been in Elm Creek for 4.5 hours but haven't done any farming. Is that because you're basically our Google machine, Vigorous Bull? Does that have something to do with it? Old beer. I had a couple of them last night. They were delicious. Not really, but maybe. I appreciate it, Vigorous Bull.
Were they Mountain Dew?
No, they were beer. I had some beers.
Bush.
Bud Light.
Ah.
Head for the mountains of... I've never had Busch Light beer, actually. Bush. It's actually the beer that James gave me for Christmas. I finally broke into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, been a while. Well, yeah. I had me some, where I went for lunch yesterday, I really didn't need to eat. I just had a little bit of dinner last night. And I was like, you know what? A beer sounds good. Had me a beer. I kind of
good.
Do what?
Beer would have been good with dinner last night.
Dude, I kind of am starting to prefer like the Mountain Dews over beer though. I'm gonna be honest.
Last night was an experiment.
Uh-oh, what'd you do?
English muffin pizzas in the air fryer.
Oh yeah? We used to make English muffin pizzas. Haven't done that in forever. Mom used to make English muffins from scratch.
Really?
And then we would make those into pizzas, yeah. Delicious. They're actually not like that hard to make, what I remember. You don't bake them either. You cook them on like a griddle or a pan. It's kind of interesting. All right, what can we make Vigorous Bull Google next? I don't know. So is it bad, chat? Just go ahead and say yes, because I know it is. But there's two little plows that I want to go buy in Illinois. One's a 1-bottom Alice Chalmers. The other one's a 2-bottom John Deere. It's a 212 John Deere. I want to go buy both of them.
Depends, how much are they?
You know, they're like maybe $300 a piece ish.
Then yes.
All right, Farmer Nick, we'll catch you. One's on Craigslist, one's on Facebook, I believe. Vigorous Bull. Braided pizza stromboli. Oh, sign me up. I think we're making soup for dinner tonight, chat. We were gonna do it last night, but like I said, we went somewhere for lunch yesterday that really none of us really needed dinners last night, so it was also kind of a late lunch.
That ham soup?
You betcha. Yeah, we got all the stuff for it. Dad just has to cut the ham up. I don't cut the ham up. I don't do that part.
Yeah, that's what we're having tonight.
I
Soup?
think tonight's
No, ham.
sausage. I think tonight's sausage subs.
All right. But Dad will basically make the soup, actually. The only thing he wants me to do is make it the cornbread, which it's like the little Jif boxes of cornbread. It's not hard to make. So, super easy dinner. Pretty fast. And taste delish. Plus, it's kind of cold today, too. So, like, that would be perfect, you know?
May have to buy the stuff to make that. Homemade chili.
Whoa, Vigorous Bull, that's a 3-point hitch. Wait, what is that plow? That's a 3-point hitch plow. But with wheel, it's like they took a old. I don't even know what they did. That is weird, Vigorspol. I didn't see that one. I should email that to my dad and be like, thoughts? Thoughts? We buy it? This map is private as of right now. No, you cannot. That's actually a John Deere plow once upon a time, Vigorspol, based on that right wheel. Has bars across it like that. That was a... Or I don't know what that was, actually. Somebody, like, took an old trip plow and made it into a 3-point hitch plow is what they did. That is interesting. Very, very strange. Very weird. But that's okay.